Have you ever wondered why some people speak confidently and leave a strong impression while others struggle to be understood, even when they have good ideas? The truth is, most people unknowingly make a common mistake when they speak, and it holds them back more than they realize. 99% of people make this mistake. When they speak highlights a powerful but often overlooked issue in communication. One of the most common mistakes people make when speaking is a lack of clarity. This happens when a speaker shares ideas without properly organizing their thoughts first. As a result, the message becomes confusing, and the listener struggles to understand the main point. Even if the speaker has valuable information, poor clarity can make it seem unimportant or difficult to follow. Clarity is important because communication is not just about speaking, it's about being understood. When ideas are presented in a clear and structured way, listeners can easily grasp the message and stay engaged. On the other hand, jumping from one idea to another, using vague language or including too many unnecessary details can overwhelm the audience. This mistake often happens because people speak without preparation or think while they are talking. To improve clarity, it helps to organize thoughts before speaking, focus on one main idea at a time, and use simple, direct language. Pausing between points and using examples can also make the message clearer. Another common mistake people make when speaking is the overuse of filler words such as like, and basically. These words often slip into speech when a person is thinking about what to say next or feels nervous. While using a few filler words occasionally is natural, using them too frequently can distract the listener and weaken the overall message. Filler words can make a speaker appear less confident and less prepared. Instead of focusing on the content, listeners may start noticing these repeated interruptions, which reduces the impact of what is being said. In professional or formal settings, excessive filler words can also affect credibility and make communication seem unpolished. This habit usually develops because people are uncomfortable with silence. However, short pauses are actually powerful. They give the speaker time to think and make the message clearer. Replacing filler words with brief pauses can instantly improve the quality of speech. To reduce filler words, it helps to practice speaking slowly, become aware of personal speech habits, and rehearse important conversations or presentations. Recording yourself while speaking can also help identify and correct this issue. Speaking too fast is another common mistake that many people make during conversations or presentations. When a person talks surat, their words can become unclear, and listeners may struggle to keep up with the message. This often leads to misunderstandings or causes the audience to lose interest altogether. People usually speak fast because of nervousness, excitement, or the fear of forgetting what they want to say. In some cases, they may not even realize how quickly they are talking. However, speed can greatly affect how a message is received. Even if the content is good, delivering it too quickly can reduce its effectiveness. Speaking at a moderate pace allows the listener to understand and absorb information more easily. It also gives the speaker time to emphasize important points and use proper tone and expression. Pauses between sentences or ideas can make speech more powerful and engaging. To improve, it is helpful to practice speaking slowly and clearly. Taking deep breaths, being mindful of your pace, and occasionally pausing can make a big difference. Listening to skilled speakers can also help you understand the importance of pacing. A major mistake many people make when speaking is not engaging the listener. This happens when a speaker focuses only on delivering their message without considering how the audience is receiving it. As a result, the conversation feels one-sided, and the listener may lose interest or fail to connect with what is being said. Effective communication is not just about speaking, it's about creating a connection. When listeners feel involved, they are more likely to pay attention, understand the message, and respond positively. However, when a speaker ignores the listener's reactions, uses a dull tone, or avoids interaction, the message can seem boring or unimportant. This mistake often occurs because people are too focused on their own thoughts or are nervous about speaking. They may forget to make eye contact, ask questions, or adjust their tone based on the listener's response. Without these elements, communication becomes less dynamic and less effective.